there was a few things that I was thinking about that the Father was putting in my heart to speak about. And some things is kind of hard to talk about because I know that it's a sensitive topic. You know, nobody really wants to talk about masturbation. But everybody, you know, people do it secretly. You know? And it's a sin of lust. And it's not like demons are not getting their pleasures throughout your temple as you engage in that. So the Father put it on my heart to talk about it, even though it's hard to talk about it. You know, nobody wants to talk about masturbation, you know, and ask yourself why that is. It's a personal topic, you know. The thing that got me to quit with sexual immorality, all forms of it, including masturbation, because that's done by yourself, you know, and maybe another person if you're cybersexing, which I was involved in, and it was wicked. It was just as wicked as fornicating physically. We kind of make up in our mind that it's not. I mean, yeah, you're not contacting any diseases, but you still can contact spirits. You can still contact demons, which is worse. So the Father led me to abstinence, and it was a battle for me. But the thing that I literally feel like I had help. I had heavenly support, because all of a sudden I couldn't have an orgasm. Just put it that way. I couldn't climax. I couldn't reach, you know, the point of no return. It was like every single time that it got close, like, you know, got right up to that point to where it was like, here it comes. Oh, it's about to blow. Just go away. Out of nowhere, just go away. Just dissipate, just out of nowhere. Literally. And that happened so many times, over and over and over and over, for a long damn time. I kept trying. I thought something was wrong with me. I didn't attribute it to the fact that I had come into the understanding that free will is not the license to do without wilt. You know, it's not the license to just do whatever you want to do and think however you want and live your life however you see fit. That's not free will. That's do without will. That's Satanism. True free will is the ability to say no to demons that want to utilize your temple for their pleasures, for their gratifications, because they were cursed to be upon the earth and without a body. They lost their bodies. So you got to understand where demons came from. The book of Enoch explains this. But why do they tell you to stay out of the book of Enoch? They don't want you to have this knowledge. They don't want you to understand what demons are. They're not what's portrayed in Hollywood movies. They're the disembodied spirits of the Nephilim. And these disembodied spirits were cursed to wander the earth in hunger, in thirst, and in want, and in desires that they could not fulfill because they didn't have a body. They didn't have a physical body in order to do that. So how are they able to fulfill their desires unless they inhabit a flesh and blood body? And we yield ourselves to these demons willingly by partaking of the table of Satan, eating the things that are the opposite of what the Father gave us. Therefore, you get abominable creatures inside of your temple. You get worms. You get parasites. You get all kinds of maggots and all these abominations living within your temple because you've made your temple into a tomb. And so when you partake of sexual immorality, these abominable creatures, the demons that has literally manifested themselves in your temple, in your body, well, you have no idea that you're literally demon possessed now. Because demon possession is not what they portray in movies. Demon possession is the parasites, the literal creatures that's living inside of you that's taking possession of your body. There's billions of people walking around here demon possessed. Literally. You know how many demons get pulled out of people's intestines and in their brain? Their brain is controlled by these demons, these parasites that literally took over your body. And you wonder why you can't think clearly. You wonder why you can't think right. You got this like hive brain to the beast system, to the matrix. You think like everybody else do. You can't think for yourself. You think what they tell you to think. All these things are connected, man. They're all tied together. I'm not going to keep it long. It's just the Father wanted me to talk about that. We got to let go of this world's ideology. All these things we've been taught. How you've been taught what demons are. You've been taught that it's okay to masturbate. And they're teaching it to kids now. They're literally teaching children that it is okay to masturbate. They're teaching this in school. If you're sending your kid to public school, they're warping your children's brain. School is nothing but institutions of indoctrination. So anyway, I have another video coming. Still working on it, but it's coming. It's called The Father Revealed This to Me as I Prayed. And this was yesterday, 8/31 of 2021. Well, it was kind of like 8:30, but it was after midnight. So, whatever time that was that I recorded that, I hadn't went to sleep yet when I recorded that audio. And so I'm not going to stay on here. There's going to be so much coming forth, man. But I do apologize. I don't have those videos that I had spoke about in that video that I'm working on now, that I'm about to bring out. And try to bring it out today. Try to. Looks like it's about 100. It's about an hour. It's about an hour, a little bit over an hour. But yeah. The Father has deeply rooted me, man. I got so much to talk about. I got so much to bring forth. And I want to do His will. Shalom.